Hello YouTube, this is the Dbtgamer show. Pokemon Blue Let's Play, Part 5. In the last part, we learned Water Gun for Squirtle. In this part, we're going to take on our first gym. Off we go.
When we get the camera sorted out, I got you.
This gym, I'm going to try and get Squirtle to evolve into Wartortle. I'm also going to try and get some experience points for Caterpie. I think Metapod.
You can skip this guy, but the junior trainer has a Diglett level 11 with Scratch and a Sandshrew level 11 with Scratch and Sand Attack.
Just a few technical things, YouTube. The transfer pack in the N64 is quite annoying at times because if it comes out of line with a pin reading the N64 controller, it can cause errors. So always keep your controller extra steady when you're using this damn thing.
And that's why we save after every part.
Yeah. Because sometimes if it overheats, you can have a similar problem as well.
I'd also like to point out that in yellow version, this trainer is exactly the same, but with that 2 levels lower.
Yeah,
and his Sandshrew doesn't have Sound Attack in yellow either.
The Rock Gym in yellow version has lower levels, but it doesn't make the gym any easier because Pikachu is still useless against these sort of Pokemon. He doesn't stand a chance.
Bubble.
Behold my 3 frames of animation.
Dun 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 dun.
Metapod should be learning Harden soon. It's a pretty decent move for now. But the next move I really want is Confusion, which I think I get at level 12 where evolving to Butterfree.
Well, all Harden really does is increase your defense.
Mm-hmm.
Are you doing that just to level
Happy up, yeah.
Bubble.
Let's try Water Gun.
I don't think there was actually 6 frames of animation then. We're going up. Oh yay.
Right, pause camera, I'm just going to heal my Pokemon.
Yeah, it's a good thing about this game. You can, when you've defeated this douche, you can go heal before you tackle the... Oh, bloody hell. Before you tackle the actual leader.
Get ready to voice act.
We're back. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. I believe in rock-hard defense and determination. That's why my Pokemon are all the rock type. You have no idea how much this hurts my throat. You still want to challenge me? Fine then. Show me your best.
Alright, you two, it's our first gym battle. Brock isn't too difficult as long as you have Squirtle or Bulbasaur. If you have Charmander or Pikachu, you are pretty much screwed.
This guy has a Geodude level 12 with Tackle and Defense Curl. And what looks like a mullet from this angle.
Yeah, the sprite for Geodude is a little bit strange.
Anyway, he also has an Onix level 14 with Tackle, Screech and Bide.
If you manage to win this gym leader fight, you will also get a TM for Bide, which basically what the gym leader likes to do in this fight is to take damage and use Bide to store energy and then release it on you all in one go and basically kill you. Because Onix has defense up the arse.
And also in yellow version, this guy is pretty much exactly the same, but he also has Bind, and he's like 2 levels lower.
Right. I'm not switching Pokemon, I want Crush to evolve. So, here we go. This is Onix. Onix is probably the strongest Pokemon, and it's definitely easy to see why, because Onix has loads of defense. Physical attacks are basically useless against this guy, so go for specials like...
Water, grass, and fire if you've got it, but I can't see you doing much damage.
If you manage to burn him, his attack power becomes pretty much useless.
Water gun.
One hit KO.
Moving on. But then again, you are one level above him with and his weakness.
That's my first badge, YouTube. Achievement for me.
Yay. You go to level 16.
Now I'm going to get a major stat boost.
I took you for granted. As proof of your victory, here's the Boulder Badge. Did you ever see the Boulder Badge?
That's one
It's
of
an official Pokemon League badge.
That's our first badge, YouTube. Only 7 more to go.
It's bare if Pokemon become more powerful. The technique Flash can now also be used outside of battle.
Yeah, but we can't get Flash until we learn Cuts. That's pretty much pointless him telling us that.
Well, at least nice to know, you know.
I suppose. We'll get money as well. If you press B, you can also cancel your evolution, but...
Don't.
Yeah.
Doesn't really do anything. There are a few Pokemon which don't learn certain...
moves, so you may want to cancel your evolution.
Yeah.
Wartortle, very good Pokemon. Just like Squirtle, is a tank.
Wait! Take this with you!
TM34. This is the TM for Bide. Bide basically...
TM contains a technique that can be taught to Pokemon.
TM's can only be used once.
Called technical machines, if I remember rightly.
Yeah.
A TM is only good once. So when you use one to teach a new technique, pick the Pokemon carefully. TM34 contains Bide. Your Pokemon will absorb damage in battle, and then pay it back double.
It's a pretty good TM, but I never use it because it's not really that useful at this point in the game.
I now need a drink because my larynx has just been torn apart.
Right, I'm going to head into the shop, YouTube, and buy some more supplies. I'm going to head down to the next route. Okay. I'm going to buy... Let's check my inventory first. What do I need? I need 2 burn heals and 3 Pokeballs. I'm not going to buy any Awakenings yet because I shouldn't be coming across any sleep powders in for a while. Hopefully.
You hope.
And also, I'm kind of low on money. So I'm trying to... Actually, I'll get an escape route because that'll be useful.
That's better.
And I'll buy... Actually, I'll stick to the Pokeballs I've got because I've caught 4 Pokeballs. I have 3 Pokeballs, so I'll be fine. You can get a mysterious fossil here, YouTube. It's called the Old Amber, but you need cut in order to get it. It's in the back door of the museum. I probably won't be going around the museum because it costs 50 Pokédollars. It's not really worth doing. But if you want to do that, you can do.
If you give a shit about that type of thing. Which we don't, so...
Alright, I better go up and heal.
You get back to heal yet? Is a testament to how much that voice hurts. I can now taste blood.
Now that Squirtle's evolved into Wartortle, I'm going to give it a little break for a while and work on my other Pokemon. Especially my Metapod, because I want to get my Butterfree before I get into the next dungeon, which is Mount Moon. I probably won't be doing Mount Moon tonight because it's quite a long dungeon.
You gotta go through Route 3 first, ain't you?
Yep, Adam, would you like to explain what's on Route 3?
Route 3!
After this battle, of course. No, whilst the battle's going on.
Oh, okay.
Go on.
You looked at me, didn't you? Did I?
Go on, do your little thing with the Pokemon.
Route 3. You can find a Pidgey, very common, in blue and red version. A Rattata, common in yellow. Spearow, very common in all 3 versions. Sandshrew, rare in yellow. Mankey.
Sandshrew is a pretty decent Pokemon. The only downside is you have to teach it both Earthquake and a decent rock move, so you may want to pass on this one if you don't want to waste your TMs. There are better rock types and better ground types out there. Carry on, Adam.
A Mankey, which is common in yellow, and a Jigglypuff, which is rare
Jigglypuff, very
in red
good,
and blue.
Very good Pokemon. It's basically what I like to call a tank, because it can take a lot of hits, so it can also dish it out. But the main problem with Jigglypuff is it starts off with Sing, and it doesn't learn Pound until level 9.
It doesn't learn any offensive moves until it's leveled up, which takes ages for a Pokemon that doesn't have any offensive moves.
It's kind of like the same deal as Magikarp, but not as bad. But
At least it actually does something.
But if you want one, I would definitely recommend it. In Mount Moon, you get a Moonstone, so if you want, you can evolve it pretty quickly, but you may want to check its moves online before you evolve it, because you don't want to waste your Moonstones. Because you can only get 5 in the entire game. 1 for each Pokemon needs a Moonstone in order to evolve.
It's killed you, mate.
No! Pikachu, what is wrong with you today? You've died twice in your fights so far.
Polly. You must have thought of a better name than Polly.
Well, if we get to Vermilion City, I'll try and think of a better nickname.
I was about to use Pidgey. Shame we don't have a Pikachu that's alive.
Once Happy evolves into Butterfree, I'll give Pikachu some training, okay? But I didn't think I need to give it some training, because it's meant to be a decent Pokemon. Pikachu, you must try harder.
Anyway, what have you been playing this week apart from this?
Psychonauts for the PS2. I got that from quite recently. Okame for Wii. I bought it off my sister and I got really into it, so I bought my own copy. I also got Castlevania Legacy of Darkness for 64.
Which apparently isn't as bad as the nerd said.
Well, he played Castlevania 64, which is the bad version. Castlevania Legacy of Darkness is the one that Konami decided to fix up.
I'll take your word for it since I never played either of them.
I also got Dead Space 2, and also on the disc I got Dead Space Extraction. Dead Space 2, I am sad to say, it was pretty much a disappointment. The bosses in the game, there aren't that many of them, and the infantry system is still as crappy as ever.
I have to confess I never had any problem with the infantry system, but...
Yeah, well I have. And
you're mean.
So I am definitely a little bit annoyed with how Dead Space 2 turned out. Pause camera, I need to heal.
Actually, we're in 13 of 5, so do you want to leave it there? And we'll pick up next time.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll see you in part 6.
Bye.